Drake dropped their collab, the world finna stop. Like, it's finna stop.
Didn't they already?
No, they didn't.
It's on the way.
And they gonna make us wait, just like goddamn J. Cole and Kendrick are making us wait for over a decade.
They better not wait that long.
What's crazy is I think they slick might already have it like recorded and everything. They just like
I believe that. I know they do. They have to have some songs in the studio, but
Cole and Kendrick?
yeah, they definitely have some songs.
I don't think they got none.
I'm telling you, them niggas.
because remember they teased that whole what was it
The Black Friday
yeah,
when he
Black
hopped on
Friday,
each other's
yeah.
song. He said when me and K Dot shit drop, bitch never. They can't have the two. Niggas just clever, some shit like that. So
I feel like if it took them 10 years, they don't got nothing to drop.
I know they have to.
but them niggas, I mean Kendrick, you already know that nigga don't drop shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Every 3 years
he's
he'll
just
drop.
hiding in the tuck, and this is like gonna be discovered after like 10 more years when we all dead
Exactly.
and gone.
That's a,
Cole said he only dropping the Fall Off and like one of the mixtapes, so like he ain't even mentioned that.
but I remember he posted a picture on Instagram maybe like 2 years ago, and it was his MacBook with all the shit he had been working on. That was a Revenge of the Dreamers 3. It was what's the shit he used to drop during the summertime?
Truly Yours.
It was a Truly Yours Part 3 and everything. It was like the files of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know,
Like it could.
Niggas is stingy because they got all that damn music.
they know we want it,
I know
and
they like-
they hold power right now. Ain't
like,
nothing we can do
nah,
about it.
I'm gonna wait a little bit longer.
That's exactly what they're doing.
This thing with Cole and K-Dot, they're not like Baby and Lil Durk and Young Boy dropped 6 albums last year.
Yeah, I ain't listen to one of them motherfuckers. I ain't listen to one.
Y'all like Young Boy?
I hate Youngboy. I hate
But
Youngboy.
dude,
I hate
Wait,
Youngboy.
it's not because of his music, it's because of his personality, right?
I think it's both.
Everybody
I do-
hate him because of his personality.
I hate him and Kevin Gates. The two first.
Why-
I hate those are my two like them niggas.
I really
like,
can't listen to them niggas talk or like rap.
Why? Like
It
why?
annoys me. It annoys the absolute shit out of me.
I
think-
used to be like y'all. That's the
Oh,
crazy
see,
thing.
nah. I heard a Kevin Gates verse. That nigga was like, the reason I love prostitutes is because my mama was one. And I was like, what the fuck, my nigga? Like,
be talking crazy.
why would you put that in a song?
He be talking crazy for no reason.
Oh, that shit tripped me the fuck out when he said that shit.
He be saying some crazy stuff. I remember it was his cousin. He was sleeping with his cousin. And he found out down the line, and then he was like, "Y'all think I'm gonna stop? I was already doing it. Why would I stop now that I
he
know?"
cut off the perk 90 for that.
He was like, "The damage has already been done."
Yeah, I mean, he ain't lying, but damn, my nigga, you don't just willingly admit that you into goddamn
He took the whole
incest.
world.
Nah, what was that shit on Twitter that one day with Youngboy? And it was one of his songs, and he was talking about, I think he was like, he said the word violin, but he was playing the flute when he did it. And I was this
who said that? Either Kodak or Yachty. He said it. It was he said blowing that bitch he said
It was
blow on her,
Yachty.
and then he's like a cello or something like
Yeah,
that.
cello, and he had
see.
a
Like a cello, something like that.
Them niggas don't know their instruments.
Yeah.
and they musician.
Oh, man. Them niggas is wild.
And I think when they brought it up, he was just like, hey, it worked.
I mean, shit, niggas probably was slapping that motherfucker, so I mean.
No, I remember he said blowing the cello like Squidward or something like that, and it was like, "Yo, Squidward don't even play the cello."
Oh, yeah. He got
The
the
clarinet. Goddamn, niggas can't even get the basics right. Niggas don't really care about their craft.
They don't.
Some of you.
Especially not in this day and age. They can just say whatever they want to make their motherfucker go pop.
Yeah.
Millions off it.
Man, hold on, man. Let me get talking too much, man. Let me get it.
Tell me.
Let me get us right. Let me get us right.
Yeah.
Ugh. What's good, Stupendous crew? It's your boy, Stupendous Dude.
And it's your boy Ohhmar the Don.
And we got a special guest with us. We got a Navy veteran,
Yes, sir.
Luke Costello, the GOAT.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
might know him as the GOAT. You know, I know him as, you know, blood would make us closer to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Blood won't make us any closer.
There you go, blood wouldn't make us any closer.
Either we ain't that close.
For lifers.
Yeah, close.
Man, this my brother, man. You know, he just got back from the Kuwait war, man.
Whole lot of oil over there.
Straight up, man,
Whole lot
you know.
of oil.
He got
What's called
gun in his
9/11?
leg.
He did. On God.
Glad to be here, though, my boys. Glad to be here.
Welcome to another episode. This is episode 22, right?
22.
22.
Damn, y'all niggas.
This is
cool.
Taco Tuesday Mukbang All-Star Edition.
Yes, sir.
Hell
Taco
yeah.
Tuesday.
Straight up. Scary
Taco
Hours.
Tuesday.
Nah, this Scary Hours 3. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
God.
Scary hours tomorrow when these shits come back and hit y'all ass, boy.
Nah,
That's
man,
scary
it's
hours,
on me.
nigga.
Bro, me and this man pros at this eating stuff.
Exactly.
All right, we
exactly. All right. So shout out to, we got all these tacos. We got 15 chicken tacos and 17 steak, and then we got some sauteed onions. We got some beans,
We got the green sauce. We got the lemons. We got
cilantro. Oh, those limes.
Yeah, lemons.
Limes.
I thought lemon was multiple. Huh? What's that?
Lemons is the yellow ones. Limes is the green ones, my boy. That nigga said I thought it was plural. I thought it was multiples.
Yo, you gonna be
Hey, you can't make that shit up right there.
I did. I was my whole life. I thought lemon was plural for lime.
What's the name of the place?
That's embarrassing.
I know.
It's like salsa or something, ain't it?
Salsa. Yep, that's what it's called. Salsa Bar and Grill. Shout out to Salsa Bar and Grill.
Salsa Bar and
We'll
Grill.
post them up right here. You know, they treated us like royalty. It's
Amazing customer service.
straight up. On Tuesday, they got $1.49 tacos.
There's some bad bitches that work there?
Always.
Okay, for sure.
Some great people.
And this food it looks amazing. I've been eating some of it.
It tastes
It's
amazing.
good.
I
So we
promise
about
you.
to dig in.
Let's see a butter.
Where y'all? Oh, first off, before we start, Mr. Luke, tell the people, a little bit about yourself, man. Give us a little rundown on your story, just a little bit. Keep it brief.
Keep it brief.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Sure.
Well, I'm from here, from Gainesville, Georgia.
OTR.
Went to West Hall. Shout out to the Spartans.
Oh God.
I stay in Atlanta now, but all my people stay in Gainesville. I've known Damien for almost 10 years now. I went from whooping his ass in the front yard at his old house on El Dorado to whooping his ass still at any basketball court.
Cat.
God.
No
Me
cap.
too.
Only thing that's changed is his hair got longer. That's it. But I mean, majority of y'all watching this know me already. So just got out the Navy. Thank God. Did a 5-year bid. Held it down. Glad to be back though, man.
There we go. Anything crazy you see while you was in the Navy?
My nigga, what? Every day was a fucking crazy day.
Give me like first give me a typical day in the Navy,
Yeah.
and then give me what's the craziest thing you ever seen.
Alright. Typical day in the Navy. Okay, let's say we out in the ocean, running tests and whatnot. So it's just like a regular job in a sense. You got a day shift and a night shift. So, you have half people work days, half people work nights. If you work days, you're really busy as fuck because you up when the shift is up. So you got a big ass alarm that comes across the whole shift at 7 o'clock telling niggas to wake up. So everybody usually get up around that time. Or you in your little living area or your quarters, and it usually be like four showers and like 6 baths. No, 4 showers and 6 toilets. So everybody trying to brush their teeth, wash their ass, do what they gotta do at the same time at 6 in the morning. That shit is crazy.
So everybody got their own room?
No, we all stay in one area. It's like 60 beds. 60. It's
Like
bunk beds,
like
but
prison.
something like that. But we got a little bit better mattresses, and we got a curtain we can put over our shit. So niggas can't
Women in?
Nah, women stay with women, men stay with men.
Oh, damn.
Come on, they better than that.
It'd be
They ain't never stopped us though. We done definitely snuck into that motherfucker. We done had them sneak in, but the guidelines is men with men, women with women. No homo. And niggas wake up, they get dressed and you report down to like your designated working area and they make sure everybody's there, supposed to be there. And then they just give you tasking all day. Like you tasked with some shit or you cleaning some shit for real. Cause when you out in the ocean, ain't much you can do.
Yeah.
So you really cleaning or you goddamn trying to holler at the bitches or you really, after a certain amount
It's like
of
high
days.
school.
Yeah, it's like a grown ass high school. At a certain amount of days, niggas just trying to fuck at that point. But the job still gets done. The government is paying all this money to us for a reason. I don't know that reason. But it's for a reason, because eventually it's going to come in handy. Whenever we go to war again, unless it's hand-to-hand combat, then Japan going to whoop our ass. We done for if we ever do hand-to-hand combat ever again.
The guns just all stop working.
Was you ever scared when like the whole Capitol stuff happened? You thought you was going to have to report or?
Nah, for real, I was only a little nervous because I was like, nigga, I'm about to get out the Navy, and this shit happening now. The niggas might try to like extend my contracts and shit. They be like, I'm be like mad as fuck. Because I was here in Georgia when that shit happened. I was actually at Papado's in Gwinnett or wherever that shit at with your brother Dimitri and that shit happened.
Yeah, I saw
And like they sent out a whole bunch of emails to us saying that because it was a picture online that surfaced of
It's like people sleeping in the.
that too, but it was a picture of like that statue in the motherfucking Capitol, and I think the dude had put like the Trump flag with it.
Yeah.
And the statue was actually the guy who our ship is named after, Gerald R. Ford. So like our captain of the ship got like he sent everybody an email like I know y'all saw that, but that's not
personal.
it's not no representation of us. I don't care how your politics is. We all work for the government, and that shit was wrong. Yada yada bullshit.
Was there anybody that agreed
Oh yeah, all them white people agree with that shit. Come on now.
with the Capitol attack?
I mean, not with the attack. They would say they try to be like, well, what makes you think black people wouldn't do if it was the other way around? I was like, motherfucker, we didn't do it.
I was about to say,
we didn't do
white
it.
people just be killing me with that shit,
They
bro.
stay trying to do that shit, and I was just
They
like,
probably was with it, but wouldn't say it to you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they can't say it anyway because that's like shit you get in trouble for in the Navy. Like, you can't have no type of like open opinion about the government or the president because he's our commander in chief. So even if we don't like him, we still have to support him, and we can't say nothing negative about it. Like, you get in trouble for that shit for real. The military big on that shit.
What type of trouble though? Is it like do 100 push-ups?
Nah, nigga, I wish. In the Navy, the military is the only job you can have where they can't fire you, but they can take your money. So they'll like suspend your money for like for a month. Like, so let's say I can say it now because I ain't in there. So I was making like $1,400 every 2 weeks in the Navy.
Nice.
The Navy could be like, we're gonna take half of that for 2 months. So half of 14 is what, $700?
Yeah.
So I will only make $700 in a month, and there's nothing I can do about it. Or they could restrict me to the ship where I couldn't leave the ship for 30 days straight or 45 days.
That's
You
torture.
just gotta stay on that bitch.
Jump off.
And they take your phone. Well, you supposed to give up your phone. A lot of niggas try to keep their shit, but you ain't trying to give up your phone for 30 days. But like, you gotta stay on that bitch every day for 30 days straight.
It's tough.
Yeah, that shit. That's why I never want to get in trouble in the Navy. Because I'm like, niggas can dictate me whether I can leave or not. That's wild. But I know some niggas that
That
like,
ain't illegal though. Like that's crazy.
yeah, I know some niggas that got in trouble and they was like, fuck this, and they just left and they AWOL for the Navy. Like, they never came back. Like, niggas like, I'm not doing this shit. I'm not finna stay on this bitch for 30 days. Like, niggas like, I'm gonna hold court for my shit. And niggas just walked off. Because they can't touch you unless you do something physically threatening towards them. So like, you just walk off that bitch and they like, hey, where you going? That's all they can say. And niggas, I watch niggas walk off.
But when they AWOL, then they can.
Okay, so in the Navy it worked like this. If you go AWOL, they
Hold
not
on,
gonna.
hold on. These goddamn onions.
I just want to take a bite of my taco. I was waiting for y'all to let me start talking about taking another bite.
These motherfuckers hitting. Hey,
I'm telling you, bro.
this got bacon in it. Don't eat that.
I was even gonna look at the beans, to be honest.
It look good because I damn sure want some. It smell good to me. But these onions, my fault. I just had to say.
No,
these
you
onions,
good.
You got that onion hitting.
Nah, but I got a question. So when you said they walk off, y'all was in a ship, right? Like in the middle of the ocean?
Okay, we only in the middle of the ocean when we got to go out there and run tests. If we not running tests, we next to like a port. And we own a military base, and they all have ports where you can just walk off the ship and go to. Because I had an apartment. I didn't live on the ship. I had an apartment. So at the end of your work day, if you're not out in the ocean, you can just go home.
I'm just going home.
Yeah, it's like a regular job.
It's not like standing on the ship.
Nah, unless you want to. You can stay on the ship willingly, but I mean, who want to work and sleep at the same place? You know, that shit.
Save a lot of money.
That shit hella. Yeah, you do.
It would.
I did it for my first year and a half, but that shit get depressing as fuck. So a nigga definitely. And I mean, the military pay for your apartment. I didn't have to pay for that shit. It was free.
Don't they pay for it?
Yeah, they paid for my shit. It was love. It definitely was love.
If you would have got a house, would they have paid for the house?
They gave you allowance for it, so they would have gave you like the average of what a mortgage payment is in Virginia or wherever you stationed at. So
what if you got like $1 million house?
oh nah, nigga. I mean, that ain't the average. That ain't the average of the houses out there. You did that now. They gonna give you. I mean, they give you extra money when you get married and when you have a kid. So you get money on top of that also. So hopefully you smart enough and you're like, let me not go buy $1 million house. Let me just go buy me a regular $150,000 house, and they gonna add that money to your check. Like, I don't know the exact amount because I had an apartment, and like I think they added like $1,100 to my check that went towards my apartment that I never even saw, I never touched or nothing like that. It just went straight to the goddamn apartment.
That's clutch, though.
So yeah, it was hella clutch.
Smart.
But the craziest thing, it's a lot, but one I can think of off top is this one, because this happened like right my last year. So like we would go out in the ocean for like 30 days, like I said. And of course motherfuckers get horny. There's niggas out there, there's bitches out there. And believe me, the bitches want to fuck just as much as the niggas do. There's no cap about that at all. Mm-hmm. So
I can imagine.
You try to find places to fuck at. Because I mean, you're not going to wait 30 days. So you smart. You know where people be at during certain hours of the time. And like when we out in the ocean, we can't just dump shit in the water. As much as y'all want to believe that's what we do. We just like throw our trash in the water. We don't do that because that's illegal. And
I hope not.
Niggas get in trouble. So we have like an incinerator on the shit, this big ass incinerator that like melts everything down, but like some stuff it can't melt down, so it just stacks up in there until we pull in. And it's called the pod room. I forgot what the pod stands for, but it smelled like straight ass, my nigga. Like straight ass. It's one of the worst smelling things I ever smelled in my life. And I remember one time I was out in the ocean, and a nigga got caught eating a bitch ass in that room. Like, damn. Security was doing their rounds, and they walked in. and she had her ass tooted up in there. He was just eating her ass, and they got in trouble for it. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, nigga, you really just went outside and you wasn't even fucking? Like, you were just eating ass? Like, is it worth it? Like, if that, like, my nigga, you at least could have got you some strokes in or something. You gonna get caught. You got caught straight eating ass, my nigga. And now you about to do 30 days on the ship, no leaving, and they about to take half your money.
He went outside.
So sad. And the girl,
Sad as hell.
I was like,
But I'm saying maybe if the girl got locked on there too for 30 days, then they can just fuck.
nah, cause when you get locked on that bitch, like you gotta,
They strict with it.
yeah, you strict. Like you get at random times that you have to go and like be accounted for, like jail, nigga. Like they walk past the cell, but you gotta come to them, and if you ain't there at that certain time, they add more days to your goddamn restriction.
I would have fucking went crazy.
Yeah, that shit was wild. And I'm like, how the fuck he was just eating ass in that stanky ass room, nigga?
No room, that's what I'm saying.
It was like, nigga, I get it. Maybe you thought nobody was gonna walk through that bitch, but how do you even bear? Like, how do you know what her ass smelled like and what the trash was? Like,
how you differentiate?
differentiate. Yeah,
Differentiate.
that shit was wild to me. That was wild. And for real, I'll tell you one more, because this shit really, niggas couldn't believe this shit. I still don't want to believe this shit. It was these two white boys, and they was like betting money on like what they would do for money and what they wouldn't. You know how niggas be like, would you suck a dick for $5 million and shit like that on some military shit. So these two white boys got caught in a room together, and one of the dudes, he bet him like $50 that he wouldn't lick peanut butter off the man's nuts, and he did it. And they walked in and saw my man licking peanut butter off another man's nuts.
Bruh.
And when I heard that, I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no way niggas did that on the ship. There's no way. And then I saw the two dudes, and I had to ask them, I'm like, bruh, is it for real? And Buddy just like started like cussing me out and everything. I was like, that nigga really licked nuts off licked peanut butter off somebody's nuts.
And he lost money.
And you lost money, and you restricted to the ship. I said, y'all motherfuckers be going
He went outside of the
so
last
sad. I said,
y'all about to say that might be worse than.
I'm like, and you know how hard it is to spread peanut butter anyway. So imagine that Buddy had to take the peanut butter out and spread it on his nut. Exactly.
Man.
I said, oh, they wild for that. Them white boys be geeking on the goddamn shit.
So do it be like folks from? I'm trying to move on from. So do it be like folks from on the ship? It's like folks from every different city they put there, or is it like only folks from Atlanta? Only folks from
Anywhere across the world. I met people from Compton. I met people from Baghdad. I met people from Mexico, Texas, all around the world.
Wait, so people from Mexico can join the Navy here?
Yep.
I didn't know that. That's dope.
Puerto Rico, all that shit.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's one of the things about the military. Like,
You
you meet a diverse amount of people, and I really had. I met some niggas that I probably would never even talk to if like I wasn't in the Navy.
Trying to tell you.
Manny Taco did, boy.
This man, Davey, you know, he having brunch right now after the podcast.
I haven't eaten since 2 yesterday.
Man.
These motherfuckers.
You said yesterday.
Yesterday, bro. 2 in the afternoon. And I had to work a 12-hour shift last night.
Well, what's stopping you from eating like dinner and normal meals, bro?
None. I just don't. Pretty much.
Just be on the go.
Mm-hmm. But moving past Joe, Navy antics.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the All-Star, or when I say weekend, All-Star Day?
All-Star Day, yeah. All-Star Day. I'll let y'all go first on that because I got my own little opinion. You know, I enjoy hearing y'all basketball opinions. Yeah.
Alright, so
Did you see it? Did you watch like the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing.
I didn't watch the skills challenge.
Since I was a kid, I gotta watch the whole thing. It's like
Sometimes I do, but I watched the skills challenge though. Or I didn't watch the skills challenge, but I watched everything else. I was in the
You ain't
track.
missed nothing with the skills challenge. It
That's
was
the
just-
bonus one.
I think it's the bonus one. It was light. It's crazy how the big man always win it. Like ever since they started out of big man.
Yeah, that is fact.
Who won?
Demetrius Sabonis, buddy from the Pacers.
Yeah, facts.
Didn't he take over? He took KD's spot
Nah, he was already in the game.
No, he
for the All-Star game. I'm saying he took KD's spot.
I thought Devin Booker. No, not Devin Booker.
What's that dude name? Mike Conley?
Mike Conley took KD's spot.
Oh,
Nah, Mike Conley took somebody in the West.
No, but it's not West. No, it's Team LeBron and Team.
I'm pretty sure.
Back.
Spadon. What's
Sabonis
his name?
made it on the first day.
Oh, well.
But yeah, the skills challenge was dope. The 3-point contest though, that was a show.
That shit was amazing, man.
I didn't see it, but I saw highlights, and Curry really is.
Man, you should have.
Mike Conley though,
Mike Conley was splashing on them boy. Steph Curry beat him by one. You know, I don't think we really appreciate that we get to live in a generation where we got to see LeBron, Steph, Kobe,
Giannis,
all this. Like, we get to see that, and it's just amazing because, like, in the back of your mind, you know Steph is the greatest shooter, but just to see it in a stage like that, because it's not like he just blew everybody out. He really had to shoot that motherfucker. Yeah. Mike Conley got 27. He got 28, and Steph Curry got 29. He literally had to hit his whole last row to beat Mike Conley. He did it.
Curry started off mad slow. Like, I'm like, he might lose.
He turned up on them boys. Like, it's
the
just
last 2 racks. He ain't missed one.
I was like, damn. And actually, all them niggas was really shooting, like, for real. They were shooting really well. Like, I think the only person that didn't get in the 20s was Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. I feel like he had the little butterflies.
Yeah. You know? He shot first, too, so that's probably what it was.
Yeah, but shot jitters.
Yeah,
I know he was mad having to shoot first.
Yeah.
I hate to
tell you. But Conley, it's crazy. Curry the greatest shooter, and Conley almost beat him just like that. That shows you how much talent there is.
Them left-handed motherfuckers.
And I used to hate Conley. I always said he was overrated.
You did. I remember that.
Nah, he
still think he is overrated.
I thought DeMar DeRozan should have been an All-Star instead of him, but I understand why they did it because Mike Conley, he
got like the 1 seed always gets like 2-3 players. Like Trae Young should have made over Ben Simmons. I'm gonna be real, completely honest.
The tricky trade. I mean,
he top 5 in points and top 3 in assists.
Oh, hold on.
All right, one more, dude, my boy.
Where'd you go? You about to see something stupid? I can feel it.
Trae Young didn't make the All-Star game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
he about to
Damian Lillard.
He did.
He did. Hold on.
It's crazy because
he did.
Okay. Trae averaged more points, assists, anything you want, but it's obvious that the league got
hold on. He averaged more than who?
Dame, how many points Dame average? Off the top
Dame probably averaged 30 in the last 10 games.
In the season.
Probably like 28.
Dead ass. They probably got a few more points, but like to say Ben Simmons deserved it more than Trae is crazy.
I don't know why. I don't see the hype with Ben Simmons.
They say he a generational defensive player, but I'm like,
don't see
my nigga, you a 6'10" player guarding point guard.
Exactly.
Of course, you gonna lock them niggas up. But then like he can guard all 5 positions. Which don't get me wrong, the nigga's not no slouch on defense. I definitely have watched in-depth tape of it.
Yeah.
But he was averaging like 11 points beginning of the season. I think he averaging like 16 now.
He averaged like 15, 8, and 8, and Trae Young averaged 27 and 10. And it's like, come on now, bro.
And it's like it's an All-Star game, so I would see Trae over. Because it's like Ben Simmons can't well, I guess he can score, but he just drive. He can't shoot for shit.
He can do some cool dunks, but like Trae Young deserved it more. But like I said, it's the number 1 seed. Just like Conley got it over DeRozan.
Yeah.
He'll get it next year.
The league hates trades.
If they make the playoffs, they probably won't. But
the Hawks, we're gonna make it this year, bro. Stop playing.
The hell y'all are.
The hell we
are. The Hornets gonna be the 8th seed, and I told you. Hold on. You too. Didn't I say y'all too? Didn't I say the beginning of the season?
We're not
the
gonna
Hornets.
talk about that.
No, I said the Hornets.
Some crazy stuff.
I said the Hornets are gonna be a champ. No, I said the Hornets are gonna make the playoffs. You said no, they not. Bro,
you remember when I said that podcast?
I don't remember you saying that one, nigga.
Nah, he said that, but you remember what else he said on that podcast?
About
Gordon Hayward.
Yeah. He was hooping at the beginning of the season. He was. I don't know what happened.
He been hooping.
I don't care if you saying he plays like him or whatever.
That dumbass shit. That's really why I'm here. I want y'all to know I'm not here to fucking talk about none of shit other than that shit he said in the first episode or whatever episode that was that LeBron James and Gordon Hayward play alike or they have similar play styles.
Whatever you trying to say, don't put it in the same sentence. Like that's
first of all, that's not what I said.
That man was
whatever
smoking
you was
good
trying
gas.
to say, don't put it in the same sentence.
All I said was
here he goes
Gordon Hayward.
Hayward.
It had nothing to do with LeBron. LeBron is great. He the best. But Gordon Hayward
just don't put him in the same sentence.
Has the same play style as LeBron.
Say period after you say Gordon Hayward. Just don't put him
about that.
Don't put him in the same sentence.
Shout out to Gordon Hayward though. He has been hooping this year. Niggas leave Boston and just turn to hoopers. Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, goddamn
Rondo.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I mean, Terry Rozier and Rondo had their best years with Boston. What y'all mean?
Nah. Terry Rozier having his best year right now with Charlotte. Like, man is really like
that year he took Boston.
Hooping, nigga.
I mean, that year that was a good year, but that was because
his best year.
Kyrie got hurt and Jaylen Brown was in his second year. Jason Tatum was a rookie, so like it was really no designated score. Niggas was just hooping.
It was just hooping. No.
They took the Cavs to Game 7. I remember that Jason Tatum dunked all on LeBron ass.
What happened after that?
Yeah, I mean, Cavs won.
Right after, once he bumped into LeBron, that's when he was
giving a little shoulder thing.
He went completely out of his way. But let's talk about the dunk contest.
That weak ass dunk contest. I mean, my boy Affernan Simmons, straight out. Shout out to Boston.
What'd you say?
Portland Trailblazers. Affernan Simmons.
He would have thrown. He would have Oregon got down.
Yes, sir.
He was.
I love that brown jersey. Them hoes are hard as fuck.
I know like a nasty.
But Cassius Stanley first dunk was fire. I don't know why they get a nigga a 44 on that.
Between the leg off the balance.
That shit was fire.
I think every dunk in there was like layup line dunks where you can, like you can do that dunk. That was any NBA player could do that dunk.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, not any, but
most.
I gave him credit because the niggas are doing it on the first try. Yeah. That's what really helped a lot when you can get on the first try. Because niggas don't want to watch you do the same dunk. Try to do the same dunk 5 times in a row.
What was that? Was it Obi Toppin who tried to? One of them had like 6 or 7.
Obi Toppin, then that nigga just did a basic one-hander. I'm like, these niggas give up. I mean, I get it. At least if you gonna give up on that dunk, have another dunk. Them niggas are just like,
they just have
fuck it, I just
they have one dunk in mind. It's like, oh shit, I ran out. They ain't got no creativity, man. It's the video games, y'all. It's the video games.
It is the video game. I mean, dunk contests really dead these days, though. Niggas don't want to.
Last year?
Who was last year in that?
Derrick Jones when Aaron
Gordon got robbed again.
That was a big one. That was
that
Aaron
nigga
Gordon.
pissed off. I know he mad. They gave
that
that
He
nigga.
always do some crazy dunks. That's why they made that rule. You seen that rule?
What?
How they was like, final round, you gotta put the name and not like the number.
I heard. I didn't read all that, but I heard it when they were saying it.
Y'all watched it though, right? Like
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, they did. Oh yeah, okay.
There was
they
no
did
numbers.
yeah.
They had to do a name.
Anthony Simmons, that boy kissed the rim. Not a lot of niggas can
Bro,
kiss the
that
rim.
was trap. He didn't even kiss it.
He was close.
He was close.
He could have if he wanted to. He moved away. He moved away
too
too
soon. Effort now. Effort.
No, because everybody know that nigga head was up here. He was just like,
Was he the one that did the ball on the hoop, or was it the other dude?
That was Anthony who did the ball in the hoop too.
That
He
was
did both of them.
That was a good dunk, but that dunk contest was trash. We got to get
the whole All-Star weekend was trash. First off, let's just say that it was slow.
The
it
game
was
was
boring.
The 3-point contest was the best part because the actual game, goddamn, Team KD was getting murked. Them niggas didn't win one quarter.
Garbage, nigga.
They didn't win one. I won some good money though. Shout out to bravado.com for my online gambling habit. I won me like a little 120 off a $20 bet. So yeah, shout out to Team LeBron for holding it down. But yeah, Team KD. I mean,
even though it was a blowout, I think the game was still pretty.
It was entertaining
It was
because
entertaining.
the 3-pointer is just taking over the game. Niggas. First of all,
Steph's
fuck the NBA All-Star Game for not letting Zach LaVine get a dunk in at all. Like, the best dunk in the NBA probably, and he didn't get one dunk in the whole damn All-Star Game. I had to watch Zion miss 3 different damn dunks.
nigga, what? He won't make it next year.
They did the same thing last year in the rookie sophomore game. They gave Zion the ball in the last minute
I remember
20
that.
times, and he missed every dunk.
But Zach LaVine didn't get one dunk in. Like, how? How is that even possible? So fuck them for that.
Also, we gotta start a petition. The white European players, no disrespect to European players, but dudes like Nikola Vucevic and Domantas Sabonis, they shouldn't be in the All-Star game, bro. We're not here to watch rebounds and layups.
I agree.
Fuck Rudy Gobert. Cause I saw a tweet and that was like, Rudy Gobert got generational goddamn basketball players throwing him oops and he still make that shit look boring as hell. I was like, damn, that's so accurate. Like, this nigga was getting oops and it just looked so boring.
He too long.
LeBron did a bounce pass off the floor. This man, basic dunk, bro.
What you supposed to do when you 100?
Fuck that nigga.
You can't do shit.
JaVale McGee would have added some flair to that motherfucker.
He can windmill. He can actually dunk.
God, that shit was. That's why the niggas got picked last. LeBron wasn't being shady. Niggas don't want to goddamn see Rudy Gobert in the All-Star game.
You know, the only reason they put him in now, right? He cried that one year, remember?
Yeah, I remember he cried. Yeah.
Who, Gobert?
Yeah. He didn't make it. He cried live on TV. Every year after that, he made it. They just put him in, make a wish.
Bitch. First he give everybody COVID in the NBA. and now
he shut the whole league down.
Shut the whole league down. Niggas didn't watch no goddamn basketball for months.
That nigga
damn near a year.
I was in the ocean, goddamn, when that shit happened. I remember niggas didn't have nothing to watch. We watching reruns of NFL games.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all down bad like that.
Yeah, down bad like that. We was watching
I was still playing 2K, but y'all had it different.
Oh man, that shit was bad. But yeah, All-Star game. I think they need to add a new event to that motherfucker or something. Like, really? We should have had a celebrity all-star game again. That shit is always in the
Hold on, let's talk about Lil Baby.
Well, they had that too.
What
The
is
celebrity
that?
too.
Ain't, but that wasn't even part of all-star. That was like their own little thing.
I think that was better than the celebrity game because the celebrity game they be having like some known bro. They had like the Secretary of Education.
That nigga be hooping. I don't know if you seen
Them
his
niggas be
highlights.
hooping, baby. Hold on, I don't want to see. I don't want to spend an hour to see baby brick shots.
Free throws.
Yeah, that nigga is not 4 p.m.
Nigga just gave away. How much was it? 500,000 or 150,000?
500,000.
The nigga just gave away 500,000. Like, first
That's
of
why
all,
2 Chainz was looking at that nigga like crazy, like bitch.
They never collabed
Yeah,
ever.
like, bitch.
and Quavo had 17 of his team 21 points. So Jack Harlow wasn't really doing much.
he wasn't doing
Harlow
shit
was trash, but Quavo could like. He at least
Baby
was
was worse.
Baby was so much worse.
That nigga.
That
garbage.
nigga. Like they said, he was just happy to be there. That nigga.
Somebody said basketball ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
Nah, he had a couple of bars where he like I'm always balling, I'm always doing this.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah,
stop the cap. Stop the cap.
And the nigga said I passed the ball on layup. God damn it.
You don't even pass. He was passing to the baseline.
I just don't know what the fuck 2 Chainz. Why the fuck they wasn't in the gym together? What made 2 Chainz be like, hey, y'all want a little baby?
I want baby.
Bet $500,000 against you nigga. But like, what do you owe that nigga little baby 2 Chainz that you put that nigga on your team for $500,000?
He quickly regretted that.
Yes.
He
500,000 on baby, 500,000 lost.
God, 500,000 law exactly, nigga. Shit.
In front of Taylor Rooks too.
That shit was horrible.
That shit was crazy.
Man, I think next.
Hold on, y'all know. Y'all know what time it is? Like the time of the day?
It's
6 o'clock.
Time for Grand Street.
Street,
Right?
right?
You said 6 o'clock?
he'll be right
Oh, hold on. Y'all know what 6 o'clock is? Scary hours.
Oh, this nigga here. I thought you talking about Greg Street for real.
We thought he was really in the streets.
Yeah, I thought you was on V103.
Scary hours.
Scary
Time for
hours.
Greg
I got
Street.
M's.
Part 2.
I got M's on my mind. Said what?
That was.
I mean, what's there to be said about Drake that hasn't already been said?
That's what I'm.
What could we really say about?
Do right and kill everything.
Is he the GOAT? The greatest of all time?
He been has.
He's the greatest artist.
Is he the greatest artist or rapper?
He's not the greatest
Both.
rapper. I can't get him the greatest rapper because
Why not?
I give Kanye the greatest rapper if we gonna keep it hot.
I don't even know if I have a greatest rapper. I mean, I
gotta be
don't have a greatest. I have like a top 3, top 5.
Who your top 5?
Top in no order. Top 5. Wale, Drake, Cole, Big Crit, and
That's personal.
These are your favorite, or is this personal?
Yeah, that's
This personal. This
Okay.
personal. This is all opinionated. And I had to give Kanye my 5th just because I mean everything from
College
dropout all the way up to I even like Jesus. A lot of niggas didn't like Jesus.
It had a few. If it got like 5 good songs.
And Life of Pablo was a very good
That's
project.
that's like a classic.
But the whole
Kanye fell off right after.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. You know, he definitely
I'm not
did.
saying now, but like back then.
Yeah, after what you call it. What was the? So he had college dropout. He had late registration, graduation. After graduation, he
Yeah,
fell
My
off.
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Actually, nah.
I'm
That-
saying
that was fine.
808, 808,
808
so
Heartbreak.
I'm saying that you
After
just
after that, you know what I'm saying?
think that's all his album.
After that, right
that was
after
what,
He
Yeezus.
had
Yeah.
Jesus, and then he had Life
Jesus
of
was a
Pablo.
little. It started getting shaky, and then Life of Pablo was like, all right,
Yeah,
this
Life of
shit's
Pablo
great.
was a-
And then that
I
nigga
think
was
Life
like,
of Pablo was not the best in my opinion.
I
that
enjoy
shit.
it.
It was a different sound. It created a whole different sound.
It did.
I love the hype that led up to it too, because it was worth it. That first track, and the lead into the second track, that shit is
Legendary, nigga.
that shit is.
That
man.
track-
Still watching it when it was at the listening party. I was like, I was there too.
I remember when I first heard that album. We was
this shit
at
bumping.
you and Demetrius' apartment back in Oakland. Y'all first apartment y'all got together, and I had woke up. I think we had went out to a party or something. I woke up and it was trending on Twitter. And I remember, and I like everybody, I thought I was motherfucking Future on that motherfucking track. Kind of find a designer. I was like, who the fucking designer?
Kanye said, I need a Future track.
He
Yeah.
fell off, dog.
Hold on. Speaking of Kanye, real shit. Drake, did he diss Kanye?
I heard about that.
I won't say it's a diss. I won't say it was.
I don't know what was the diss, what would you say?
He was like,
I need me some Jesus. I went to Jesus. I need me some Jesus.
Something like that. I
But as
can't,
soon as I started confessing my sins, he didn't believe me.
Yeah. it wasn't a diss, but it was
I feel
like
like it
He
was.
was poking at him.
because they not. I mean, they're not cool. So I mean, anytime you say that nigga name, it's gonna be like you saying something negative towards it. But I think he was just like I mean, it rhymed well. It went together
did,
well, and
but
it caught
Drake
our
asshole.
attention.
But Drake an asshole, and let me break it down. I'm gonna break it down for everybody.
Break it down.
This was
down.
it. Okay, he said he went to Jesus. Hey, he needed some Jesus. Went to Jesus. Okay, because Jesus
Yes.
or
We know
Kanye.
that.
He went to Jesus part. Okay,
Yeah.
but as soon as I started confessing my sins, he didn't believe me. Okay, hold on. But you know why they was beefing, right?
The Kim shit.
Exactly. He started confessing his sins.
So
Kanye or Kim, Kim.
Kanye.
So Kanye didn't want to believe that.
Yup.
Mm.
You gotta give a point.
Break down, nigga. Break down, nigga.
He
Yes.
said that when they divorced.
And
That was beautiful.
That adds
That
up.
was beautiful, nigga.
That
I'm
adds
not
up.
lying to you. Chef Kiss, nigga.
He worked for Rap Genius.
I didn't even think about it like that.
as soon as I heard that, I was like, bro, that gotta be.
got it.
And it's like something nobody would think
The
about.
Dropped it a
real
week after
dissect
the divorce.
university, nigga.
Straight up, nigga.
God damn.
Cut a nigga up just to see what's inside.
That was, I mean.
That's a bar too. We
I thought he was freestyling.
But if that's the case, then wasn't goddamn Jay-Z bar he had on the Nipsey Hussle song a diss to Drake too? Because he was like Scorpion Bricks way before Aubrey's double disc. Something about
Probably,
40.
it probably was like a slick diss.
So
But
what's
I don't think Drake wanna beef with Jay though.
Nah.
It just so that's like the big homie is like, all right, you can say whatever you want to, big dog. He tried to diss him a little bit.
Because he said Scorpion Bricks. So you saying, I know you're talking about kilos of coke, Scorpion Bricks. That's what the emblem was on the coke. But you saying that Scorpion, the album was a brick? Like that it wasn't good?
That's what I was thinking. It
could be a double entendre,
So-
or it really wasn't. But he just want people to think that and just fuck with niggas' heads.
I like that. It leaves it open to the listener.
I mean, that nigga is probably just rapping for real. He a billionaire.
Yeah,
He
that's what
don't
I'm
really
saying.
give a fuck, you know.
That is true.
Yeah, he's probably just rapping. We just overanalyzing it. Me personally.
Yes.
That motherfucker will
New
hard.
era. Just overanalyze every bar.
But which was your favorite out of the 3-pack?
I'll
Last
let you know.
lemon pepper freestyle. Gotta be.
So this is my thing.
Rick Ross on any track is a cheat code.
Rick Ross and
Yes.
Drake.
Now it's slowly starting to become Rick Ross and Baby now.
Yeah, I'm-
Lil Baby on the verse.
Oh yeah,
is
you
a
got
cheat
Baby
code.
on the verse.
Baby
And Rick
ain't
Ross
miss.
he
But
gonna kill it.
But we all knew. I mean, I knew personally that Baby was gonna kill that feature. Like, you know, it was nothing in my mind that
can't
told me
miss
that it was
yet.
gonna be.
I don't think Drake knew. I think Drake was a little mad leaving that booth.
I mean, he probably was. He got the finished version back.
Yeah,
He was like, "This nigga gonna kill me this hard on my song?"
Yeah. I mean,
Bro, he said I lost a Ferrari in Las Vegas, Nevada. The next day I woke up and I went harder.
he said,
"Come on, bro.
I'm not the GOAT, but I fit the criteria." What he said, something like that?
I'm not a goat, but I fit the description."
Well, that shit, I was like,
Bro, I seen 10 people catching that bar.
I was like, this nigga, baby, he hear the streets talking, my man.
Totally. He
And he was showing mad love to Drake because he was like, the model still YOLO. He said something.
YOLO,
about-
that's still the
Yeah.
motto.
YOLO.
I got the whole.
Yeah, he was like showing hella love to Drake on the verse. So I'm
These
like,
niggas is nice.
yeah, them niggas was they was rapping. But I mean, personally, I really enjoy What's New just because I can hear it at the club, and that's my thing. I always try to picture two things: me vibing to a song or me hearing it at the club. And if I can do those two things, then I know it's a good song. So that What's New, that beat, it reminds me of some Playboy Cardi shit.
Yeah.
But
That
I
was
really like
stupid.
just the
You
flow
said,
of it.
What's new? It's what's
Yeah,
next.
it was What's Next. My fault. My fault. I'm thinking, goddamn,
It's all good.
Megan Thee Stallion. My fault, y'all. You
Stop.
know.
Carry on.
But of course, Lemon Pepper Freestyle. I mean, the nigga Drake literally rapped for like 4 minutes straight. So it was.
He said some
was
bars
great.
on there.
It was
said-
bar. It was just. It was
great.
bars.
That might have been his.
But why would you
best
put
verse
Ross?
ever.
I just feel like you could have saved that Ross verse for something else.
That's what I
Because
tweeted
like
that.
he could
and
have
folks
that could have
came
just
at
been
me.
that could have just been a song. He rapped for 4 minutes straight,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
I would have loved to
That
hear
did
that.
not need to
Just
be
that.
6 minutes.
Yeah.
It could have just been.
I mean,
that 4
but
minutes.
Ross killed that shit. Like no,
Yeah, absolutely.
that was
He did. He did.
great. The nigga is amazing.
But I mean, I think one, you had to keep Ross on it. I don't know which came first, the title of the song or the bars, because it's literally called Lemon Pepper Freestyle, and nobody do more for Lemon
Ross.
Pepper than Rick Ross.
Ross.
That nigga has been
That
the
is-
goddamn.
I didn't even think of that.
But Ross didn't even talk about lemon pepper.
No,
No,
but
but then
exactly.
Drake did. At the
Drake
end. I was
did,
like, okay, that's
exactly.
how you add that shit in.
What was the line Drake said about Wayne? He was like, everybody
loves-
grateful.
Everybody
something.
grateful for Weezy, but no one more than me.
I was like, that nigga still showing love to Weezy. I gotta love that. You gotta love
He
that.
put him on. He got to.
Man, that shit was beautiful.
That's
I love
why
when,
Wayne top 5.
I love when niggas get credit what credit is
Where it's
deserved.
due. He
Still.
got to.
Yeah, that's why Wayne top 5 rappers of all time. And you didn't put him in your list of you
I
shit.
did,
That was
and
slick
just because
disrespectful.
the last
No,
one.
it's slick
I peeped
disrespectful.
it.
I
But it's
mean,
all good. We ain't gonna talk about it.
we ain't. It's all opinionated. None of this will ever be fact.
No,
It's
if
all-
we gonna keep it hot, the facts are it's gonna always be
Weezy.
Weezy, Drake,
Yay.
Ye, Jay-Z,
Cole,
Kendrick, and then Biggie, Pop. That's always gonna be the
not
top.
a fact because niggas would die for you saying that Drake is a goddamn rapper. Cause they don't think he is. I think he a rapper.
He started off as a rapper. They say he's elevated to a whole nother.
But when was the last time he was? Other than this little scary hours, he was rapping on that motherfucker.
I got a question. How many?
That just means the new album he gonna be rapping.
But then niggas gonna be like, how much of this did he really write? Niggas ain't
always gonna say that.
Niggas
just
like with
want
LeBron, anything the GOATs do, they gonna criticize.
Right. That's what makes music so good. That you can always to the end of the time you'll always have these conversations. You know,
it's not like NBA with like who got more rings.
Exactly.
You can't even talk about Grammys because Grammys are trash.
Yeah, the whole music industry.
It is trash.
Yeah.
But nah, Drake
shout out to Macklemore. You know.
Thrift Shop was hard. If we gonna
shut the fuck.
He was
album of the year.
He was
over the Pimp a Butterfly.
He dropped like
well, you already knew,
got
man.
Award
it's black over white.
But you really a bitch. I know this is almost a decade late, but you really a bitch for texting Kendrick and apologizing. Like, my nigga, take your award and go on by that.
He apologized to him?
And then he posted on Instagram. Like,
I apologize.
He's like, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't deserve this. Do you really have? I'm like, nigga, no. Pick your pussy up, nigga.
Let's go.
You don't do that.
I'm getting that money. Y'all like, fuck all y'all.
Exactly.
Even if I know, I shouldn't have won.
I don't even think Kendrick replied either. So you're really a bitch.
You really a bitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I probably would have just opened him like, bitch.
Yeah, no apologies. Nigga, give me the Grammy. We're really sorry.
I'm like, oh, you really sorry? Let me have that thing.
Exactly.
I'll re-sketch my name on it.
But nah, Drake did say the best bar on that song, in my opinion, was when he said, "To be real, I ain't never did one crime, but most of my brothers can't capture that line."
Oh yeah, that was a.
That's different. Everybody's talking about how much they killing, how much they robbing, but he said, "To be real, I ain't never did one crime." Who you know saying that?
Nah, the hardest.
Who you know saying that?
The hardest is when he said, talking about the girls when he would pick up his son from the daycare.
Oh, that was. He said, I sent her the child support. She sent me a heart.
Woo!
That shit was. I was talking about that shit last night.
And then also when he was like, the girl giving him googly eyes, asking if he know Beyonce or Nicki Minaj, he was like, of course. I like, nigga, that's a flex, nigga.
Yes, it was.
That's some hot shit.
It was.
Of course.
He said, he said, I dropped my son off, and he said, I make a meal and I go pick him. I was like, damn.
On time, nigga. What? That's a bar.
That's a bar.
That's a bar. But yeah, Drake, I wouldn't put him as a rapper anymore.
I had a question though.
What?
If you don't, y'all said there's rappers better than Drake, right? Or like he's not one of the best.
He's not the best rapper.
How many could drop a better? How many rappers off the top of your head right now can drop a better verse than Lemon Pepper Freestyle?
Talking about with that same beat or just like a verse?
A verse with that with that much bars, that much quality, that much flow. You can probably say like
what make Drake so good of when he do shit like that is because even though we can't relate, that shit feel relatable.
like he talking to you.
It feel relatable. Like, I can't relate on making a million with my son at pre-K. I can't relate on fucking strippers, but I didn't get mine pregnant, Drake. You did. But his shit he be saying, it's just so relatable. So that's why I'm like, this nigga, he really got bars. I'm not finna sit here and say Drake, no, he really do. But how many rappers could probably do it? I mean, Hov did it because his verse on that shit with Nipsey was fire.
Facts.
I do believe if Kendrick ever decided to rap again, he can release some shit.
I don't think Cole could.
Cole not gonna be like
Coke.
Cole is gonna be. I fuck with J. Cole.
I mean, I do too, but I don't think
he can drop a verse
already.
Yeah, I mean, Middle Child that shit was fire.
I'm talking mixtape J. Cole hasn't dropped you telling me mixtape J. Cole ain't dropped a verse like Lemon Pepper Freestyle?
Mixtape. I mean, the motherfucking Friday Night Lights is all just
for the
bars.
Intro, Last Call, so on, Two-Phase.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm saying, but I just don't feel like. I don't think I don't want to say the streets because Drake. He not from the streets, the nigga from Toronto. But the streets, he
make it seem
they attach themselves to a Drake verse. Like niggas don't do that in Cole verses. Like it's always a joke that Cole be talking to the intellects or some shit like that. But
Twitter room Cole's like
they did
legacy.
They did. They try to like shit on my nigga because
boring and all that.
Yeah, and it's not.
It's not that he boring, but the bars go over people's heads, and it
you gotta have certain level of intellect.
Yeah, you really do. You got to be a smart listener to enjoy.
You just gotta listen because niggas and bitches attention span is just so short these days. But like, if they can't listen to it on that first listen and it ain't fire, they're not gonna listen to it again. That's not how music's supposed to be. Like, music is always
gotta be 3 listens.
You gotta listen to that bitch. I always feel like different settings too. Like,
how many times have you listened to Scary Hours?
Oh, I listened to that shit when the day it came out. Nigga, I listened to it like 8 times in a row in the car.
Cause it's 30 on the way here. 40-minute drive. I had on repeat.
I probably heard it 1,000 times since it came out.
That shit is. But I mean, I was looking forward to that, so of course I'm gonna overplay it.
Folks try to cancel me on Twitter though.
When don't they try to cancel you from Twitter? I need to get back on Twitter. Yo, I'm getting back on Twitter soon. Yep. I'm gonna get back.
All right, I want to hear your thoughts on this. I got
Free
like
your boy.
700 quotes. All this.
Damn.
What tweet went viral? What'd you say?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now.
He's stable. Y'all know the Twitter guy right here.
Nah, but this is. Folks are stupid, bro. My fault.
This every day to him. He go viral every day.
What did you say, man?
All right, I said, can we please give Drake all his flowers while he's still rapping? He's legit the biggest superstar the world will ever see. Folks are like, and then hold on, let me follow it up. And then I followed it up with whether it's sports, music, acting, or politics. Drake is the GOAT. No human will come close to him.
Ooh, yeah, you were talking big boy shit.
I was gonna say that was spicy, boy.
Yeah,
folks are like 700 every second. I got the strap in the car.
What is a car?
Oh,
I thought somebody was moaning. I was like, hold on, no.
I mean, you always gonna have your beehive stands and your motherfucking. I wasn't alive during Michael Jackson peak, so I don't know. But apparently that nigga was bigger than God.
He was making niggas faint.
Like, that's what everybody was saying.
Yeah,
it was like
that's different.
Yeah, they're like, there's Obama. I'm like, bro, Obama ain't bigger than Drake.
Nah, hell no.
Bro,
Obama he that nigga though. Shout out to Obama.
If Obama dropped the song right now, I promise you, it's not getting as much clout as Drake.
It's not that many.
I promise you,
it's not that many.
But Drake he has been the biggest superstar in the world for the last 10 years. Yeah,
he got 10 more.
Except for them niggas over there in Japan. I don't know what the fuck going on with K-pop and why them niggas so goddamn big.
Hold on.
Niggas be having like 30 billion fans and shit.
K-pop is that shit, and you know why?
Is it one person, a genre, or a group? I still don't know.
It's a genre.
It's a genre. So
them niggas. Every time I see a K-pop Twitter page, it'd be like 19 million followers, 500 million. I'm like, what the fuck?
Them niggas are huge. It's
like
the anime
code language.
It's the anime.
Yeah.
You get it from the anime.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Them niggas be getting bad from these anime
yes,
because niggas be watching it, and they fam what? These niggas got stupid money.
You gotta start doing anime podcasts.
No, fuck all that. We need to start doing K-pop.
Yeah, make some songs, find the flow.
You know, everybody follow our culture anyway.
Drake does deserve his flowers, but he won't get them. Because
until he did,
we're so used to him now, so niggas not gonna give him his flowers until he stops.
Like Drake already got it though. Yeah. He got the flower, but
he got his flower from the people who appreciate it. But like in 10 years,
everybody has to appreciate it because it's like nobody can say Michael Jackson. Nobody will say Michael Jackson was trash.
No one, exactly.
But there's still people that say Drake is trash.
I even stand on the ledge right now, and I'll tell you, Chris Brown is more talented than Michael Jackson. Don't even look at
dancing.
Bro. Chris Brown can sing.
I love rap. Chris Brown.
He can hoop, bro. He can anything you need Chris Brown to do. He's more talented than.
What about Prince? You don't know nothing about Prince.
I don't know nothing
he
about
ain't
that.
Talented as Prince. I heard the story when he was hooping on Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy.
Hooping or like
hooping.
Yeah, hooping.
Prince.
Yeah. 5'7" Prince.
Yeah. That's a.
I mean, Chris Brown deserves his flowers too, but that's like all legends. While they alive, we don't appreciate it. When Michael was alive, we was calling the nigga all types of. I wasn't, because I was younger.
Facts.
But like, find me a person that don't remember where they was at when Michael Jackson passed away. I remember exactly where I was there, and I was young as fuck. I was
9 years old. I was in the living room.
I was in my car, and we was driving out the road. I remember, and I wasn't even like, I knew who Michael Jackson was, but I didn't know like who Michael Jackson was. But I remember that shit, and that shit was what 13 years ago, some shit like that.
And I remember watching my mom was crying at the funeral when he died.
See, that shit crazy.
I was just like, damn.
That's gonna be me at Drake's funeral. You're gonna have to carry me out.
What did Drake say?
He had a bar about that. I ain't think he had a bar about. Drake got a bar about everything at this point.
Exactly. Shit, what time is
it? 6:19.
Oh, so it's still scary hours, but
that Drake song reminded me a lot of. You're probably too young, but Andre 3K 16 bars, 16 with Rick Ross.
16. You don't know nothing
about that. You don't know about that.
About me. This
you don't know about that.
This motherfucker 18 talking to me.
He said 18.
I'm working a full-time job on Andre Drop, man.
16 ain't enough.
That's what that reminded me of.
Straight up. But if we're gonna keep it hot, Lauryn Hill is the greatest rapper of all time. If we're gonna keep it hot.
He's been on that.
And she just went platinum. And she just went what? No, she just went diamond a couple weeks ago.
Cardi just went diamond for Bodak Yellow today. The first female ever to go diamond off a single.
Shout out Kodak.
Fuck.
Shout out Kodak.
That's facts, man. It's trending.
Kodak. Cardi B, nigga.
I know.
what he's saying because the
Bodak Yellow.
It
was basically-
You say shout out Kodak.
It was basically Kodak.
Yeah.
But no, she gave him his flowers. I think they both get like.
He shouted her out, and she said she gave mutual respect type shit.
Yeah, fact.
But no, I don't like how you just blew past Lauryn Hill.
I fuck with the
having
bitch.
the greatest. Hold on, having the greatest, one of the greatest.
rap?
One,
Yes,
bitch, she
hold
only
on.
got one. So
did. But hold on.
That's why I only give you one.
Let me school this young buck. He
Okay.
really don't know. He
She
really
rap or
don't
this?
know.
I thought she sang.
He really don't
Like,
know what he don't know music. He young.
Bro,
He
your favorite
21.
rapper Don Toliver. I don't want to hear
21.
about it.
My favorite rapper is actually Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
I didn't even know she rapped. I thought
You're
she
young
sang.
buck. You still your nuts
Bruh.
still wet. Nigga.
Stop.
Look, Lauryn Hill, the greatest. Fuck Nicki Minaj, the greatest female rapper of all time. She dropped one solo album, never made another album again.
Why?
That was what 20 years ago. Damn it.
25 years ago.
Why didn't she drop another one?
She knew she dropped greatness. That was her Magna Carta. You can't peek it.
In a series, no, like, is she still alive?
Yeah, and her
She got
just like a month ago, her album went diamond.
Just a month.
First album
after 20 years.
First female rapper to ever go diamond.
After she just went platinum a week
Yes.
ago. After 20 years.
There's only a select few that's actually diamond.
Yeah, I think Whitney Houston got 4. But she wasn't a rapper. She was an R&B singer.
R&B
Michael got his for Thriller.
Eminem.
Nelly's a single, not his actual album.
Who else? 50.
50, Get Rich or Die Trying. Yeah.
Who else is diamond?
I saw this one.
I know you said Michael already.
Yeah.
I think he went diamond like 15 times.
Yeah, them niggas. I mean, back in the day, niggas had to buy the album though. Like niggas wasn't streaming.
No, I'm
shit.
saying I think it peaked like multiple diamond.
Yeah, no. He had
Multi-
I'm talking about that whole album though. Just
yeah.
that album is diamond by itself. Singles though.
Tell you.
I mean, you already know singles how that nigga was doing numbers. I mean, shit.
Well, I'm getting up out of here. I'm fucking full as a bitch. I got the itis. Thank you.
Thank y'all,
Luke,
man,
for coming out here.
I appreciate it.
Tell you.
Thank y'all for watching episode 22 of the Stupendous Podcast, Taco
Sir.
Tuesday All-Star Mukbang Edition.
Okay.
Y'all go like, comment, subscribe, show some love. We got another banger dropping Friday at 4 o'clock. Tune in. Peace out. Peace, love, positivity.